classic love story. So to present how minority they show their love, how they choose the boyfriends and girlfriends, if they like each other, how they behave, if they like each other, what they do. They don't kick, you know. That's too easy. So something different. Another is the folk song section. 民歌 folk song. Yesterday I sang a little bit of the Zhuang song. My voice is mama hoo hoo, you know, but but we say folk song actually is very famous in this area, and every minority, almost every minority can sing very well. So yesterday we mentioned about my minority. Do you remember my minority, please? The name? Zhuang. Very good. Zhuang. Z-H-U-A-N-G. Zhuang. Just remember the name of this province. Guangxi Zhuangzhu自治区. So I'm a Zhuang minority. And Zhuang is the biggest minority in China. And the second biggest one is Manchu. Manchu. You know, the last dynasty, Qing dynasty, Manchu. Yeah. And Zhuang is the biggest one. And another main minority in this area is the Yao minority. Yao. Y-A-O. Yao. People say Yao people only shower 3 times in their life. Can you believe it? Don't worry, I'm not a Yao. You look at the secret night out driver. If you're Yao 10 meters away, you can smell. 3 times when they were born, marry, and die. But in this province, really, in this province, there are 2 counties, Nanning and Bama. About 20% of the total population are more than 100 years old. And most of them are the Yao minority who shower 3 times in their life. So tell me, what's the secret for them to get longevity? No shower, smelly, stinky, people are far away from us, right? But just imagine, if everybody smells the same, you don't mind it, right? That's not the problem at all. You smell this, me too. So why do you mind, right? Young people live very far from the city, in the mountains area. So in the mountains, there are different kinds of plants, and the plants are different kinds of Chinese herbs, Chinese medicine. So every day, the young people pick up about 10 to 20 different kinds of medicine and cook together to make a medicinal liquid. So what do they use it for, you guess? They drink or they wash? They wash, they drink. They will not wash their body because they believe that the body is very saint. If you wash it every day, the evils get into the body. And they don't drink it either. They use it to wash their feet. As everybody knows, there are dozens of anchor points at the bottom of the feet, right? Maybe it is right to your heart, to your kidney, to your stomach, to your brain, something like that. So every day we use very hot medicinal liquid to wash the feet, to warm up the body. In China, we have one old saying. We say, here, this is the mother river of Nanning, Yongjiang. Yong is the short name of Nanning. Y-O-N-G, Yong, yes. And the mother river in Guilin is called Lijiang. And the mother river in Liuzhou, my hometown, is called Liujiang. So 3 famous rivers in Guangxi: Yongjiang, Liujiang, Lijiang. The most famous river we can say in Guangxi province is also Lijiang because of the beautiful scenery. Not only the river itself, because the mountains on both sides. So as a Chinese, we all say 桂林山水甲天下，阳朔山水胜桂林. It's about the river in Guilin area, Lijiang. So next time when you have time, you come back, definitely you go to the Li River. Because all about the Chinese landscape, the pictures, the paintings, originally it's all from Lijiang, the limestone hills and the Li River. Okay, everybody, very soon. if you look ahead, you see just a pagoda there. The pagoda, it's a park. Qingshoushan. So later we're going to Qingshu Wanda. Nanning is one of the biggest cities in Guangxi province. It's the capital. It's the 政治经济文化中心, so it's the center for politics and also economic and cultural center as well. So we have a lot of museum here, and this is the one of the top ones. Compared to the one in Shanghai and in Xi'an, you might think it's smaller, but it's the best one in this area as well. And also we say the capital is Nanning. So 3 famous cities in Guangxi province. Another is the capital of Guangxi in ancient time, Guilin. So actually Guilin was the capital, it's the capital more than 1,000 years. More than 1,000 years, you can say that. And since until 1912. So until 1912, the new country. So that's why we say, since ancient time, lots of scholars, painters, artists all get together in Guilin. And the famous universities in the Song dynasty also in Guilin. And also the landscape and the history, the culture all in Guilin. So you have no excuse to avoid Guilin next time if you come back. Agree? I'm introducing my favorite city, really. When I leave, Guilin is ding, 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 beautiful. You have to believe me. I mean, Nanning is okay, but you see, on the left-hand side, Qingshu Park is nice, but compared to Guilin, it's really mama goo. Is it far from here? If you go there by bus train, only 2.5 hours. By our bus, this bus, 4.5 to 5 hours. So, but next time you come here, we travel all the way, get through Liuzhou and then Guilin. Similar, no big difference. Yeah, only 30-40 minutes difference by flight. So here we are, everybody. Are you ready? Yes. That's why every day they use very hot medicinal liquid to wash the feet, to warm up the body and promote the blood circulation. In this way, we can live longer. It doesn't mean that we don't shower, we're smelly, we're stinky, we can live longer. So that's why Guangxi is famous for the Yao, because foot washing. Have you ever heard about the foot washing? No, if we say foot massage, reflexology, we all know that, right? And this is the reason from the Yao minority. I can see that most of us feet suffer from the tour in Zhangjiajie, right? A lot of climbing, walking. Sorry, no chance to bring you to foot massage. Next time. We are all ready, right? That's really relief our feet. So that's right. But this is the reason for the Yao minority. So if you haven't experienced, next time when you come back to Guilin, I'll bring you there. Ding, 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 really? So Yao, okay. Another main minority in this area is the Dong minority, D-O-N-G, Dong. Dong people like to have long hair. And some girls even have more than 3 meters long hair in their lifetime. Really? 3 meters. The longer hair, the more beautiful you are. And because it doesn't mean that, you know, it doesn't mean that you have a beautiful face or pretty. But if you get longer hair, you are more beautiful than the others. That's why they try to keep their hair as long as they can. So the hair is really long and very dark and shining. Even when they're more than 60, 70, even 80 years old. No gray hair at all. Can you believe it? A few days ago, I was in the Paddy Rice Mountains area. And I saw grandma. She is 75 years old. No gray hair. She was selling something. She's still working and doing business, you know, to tourists. She had very dark and shining hair. People might think maybe they put oil on her hair. Not at all. It's all nature shining. Really. So I asked her, how come you keep your hair beautiful like this? She said, no. I have one piece of gray hair in the middle. Can you imagine? She's 75 years old. She has one gray hair and she's not happy. Really? That's not, that's common. It's very common to them. 2 months ago, I checked my friend circle. You know, we use WeChat, 朋友圈, the friend circle. And a friend of mine, our colleague, she posted a video about grandma from the Yao, from the Dong. And she is 86 years old. No gray hair. 86. Can you imagine? So you must be curious. How come, right? Of course, that's the secret. As you know, we eat rice every day. So I wanted to ask, at home, do you eat rice every day? 米饭, rice? Yes. Congee. So, you know, before we cook rice, we all use water to clean the rice, right? So normally, people just throw the water away. But the minority, they keep the rice water in a jar, in a vase, to ferment for 4 or 5 days. 发酵, 4 or 5 days. And after that, the rice water will be very smelly. But doesn't matter. The smelly fermented rice water is the best shampoo for your hair. And after that, you just use water. It's okay. Really, this is the way to keep your hair beautiful, shining, and no gray. Really. I'm too lazy. If it works, ferment it. Ferment for 4 or 5 days, stinky, smelly. And then after, you have to ask your husband. Yeah, but yours is okay. Just use water to clean it, you know. So if you're too, I'm too lazy to do that. But I do buy rice water shampoo online. Alibaba, really, Taobao. It's the rice water shampoo. There are many choices. So I choose the rice water one. It's really good actually. So if you believe it's true, if not, doesn't matter. But anyway, this is the dong. That's the way they really keep the hair. And they wash the hair. I asked them, how often do you wash your hair? She said, once a week. So that's it. And very dark and shining. Dong minority. Okay, one more is the Miao minority. Miao. M-I-A-O. Miao. Miao-zu. Miao. Miao, this is not only in China, not only in Guangxi, not only in Southeast Asian countries. Oh, also in Southeast Asian countries. But they give another name. They call it Hmong. Maybe you have this tribe in your country, no? M-H-O-N-G, Hmong. Miao, but we call it Miao. If you have seen Miao, people love silver. Can you understand? Do you get me? Like gold? Like gold, jewelry. S-I-L-V-R, not sewing. I know. When I say silver, people thought I say silver, like underneath sword. Oh la la, you know, according to our language, we don't pronounce B, so I can't pronounce B at all. Silver. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm a Chinese, you know, I speak Chinglish. So, understand me is okay, right? Silver. So some girls, so when all the girls go to the market together, just like a sea of silver shining everywhere, bling, 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 bling. If you have seen some pictures with the big silver hats.
Silver.
Yes, silver.
Silver.
Whatever. Oh la la. So big silver hats and many layers necklaces and many layers bracelets, you know. Yeah, this must be Miao. So also I think later in the museum, when you go to minority section, you'll see the costumes and the big silver hat. This is the Miao minority. Yeah, because the same thing, 20 kilos, the heavier you wear, the more beautiful you are and the richer you are, because they want to show the beauty and wealth. So they just wear as heavy as they can. And they also believe that silver is not only beautiful but also for to protect them, bring them good luck and safety as well. Like if you go to the countryside, you might find out almost every family have a mirror above the door, you know, with the scissors together, scissor with the mirror, 剪刀, 镜子, scissor mirror, because the scissor can kill the ghost, and the mirror under the light or the sunshine will be reflect the evil spirit to get into the house. So the same thing. They could see on their body, bling, 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 bling. The ghost will not get close to them to protect themselves. Because in ancient time, especially in the mountains area. Lots of things, auspicious things. We don't know what's that. We believe that's the evil spirit. You can say 迷信, but it's not. Just something we don't understand, and we believe that's the evil spirit. So they put silver on the body, blink, 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 and with the noise when they move. So of course they can scare the monsters, the ghosts away. So that's why they love silver more than other salves. And also, silver is good for the health as well. That's why in ancient time, the emperors, they can tell their food is poisonous or not because they use the silver spoon. They use the silver chopstick. If the food is poisonous, the silver itself will turn into black, dark color. So it means someone wants to poison me. I will kill him. Okay.